hello students, this is second part of your second chapter, that is interpretation of the topographical map 2. Okay, in first part we have learned different method which help us to represent relief features on the map. Okay, and in this video we are learning the topic, that is representation of the physical features by the help of contour. Okay, it means by concept of contours and identification of the simple landforms with the help of contours. Okay, so especially in this video we will learn about contours and how to identify these features, especially physical features, with the help of contour lines. Okay, and students, this video is very important because you will have questions from this topic, that is contour. Okay, so you have to watch this video very carefully and you have to learn it. Okay, so students, without wasting our time, let us begin our topic, that is representation of the physical features by concept of contours and identification of the simple landform by the help of contour. Okay, or contours. So here we have definition of contour. So what is contour? Contour is an imaginary line that join the places of equal height. It is most widely used method of showing relief on the map. Okay, so what is contour? Contour is an imaginary line. Okay, remember it is an imaginary line because what is the meaning of imaginary line? Imaginary lines are not real. These lines are imagined by the human being or the people. Okay, so it is an imaginary line. It is not there on the earth surface, but we have imagined, so that's why it is imaginary line that join the places of equal height. This is the very important point. Okay, so contours are what? They are imaginary lines and they join the places of equal height, or you can say same height. Okay, and it is most widely used method of showing relief of the on the map. Okay, so this method, that is contour method, as I told you in my previous video, this is very important when we were learning about 7 method to represent the relief on the map. So that time I told you 7th one, that is contour, is very important, and it is mostly used by the people to show the relief on the map. Now what is the meaning of relief? I told you in my previous video. Again, relief means actual configuration of the land forms. It means its height and its slope, you can say. Okay, it means height and the slope of the landform, that is known as relief. Okay, relief. So again I am telling you what is contour. Contour is an imaginary line and it joins the places of equal height, and it is mostly used, or it is most widely used method of showing relief on the map. Okay, so here in this way you can understand the things. Okay, so suppose here we have one hill. Okay, suppose we have here one hill, and now this is 100 meter. This height is 100 meter above the sea level. Here also this is 100 meter above the sea level. Similarly, here we have 200 meter above the sea level, and here also we have 200 meter above the sea level. Okay, this concept is very important, so you have to watch full video. Okay, then your concept will be very clear. Now then here we have 300 meter above the sea level, and this is 300 meter above the sea level. So this is the sea level. Okay, this is the sea level, or you can say mean sea level. Similarly, here this is 400 meter above the sea level, and this is 400 meter. Okay, this is 400 meter above the sea level. So when you join this line in this way, okay, then you can see this line will move in this way. Okay, and similarly here students, so students, here you can see all the places on this line, all the places on this line are on same height. What? Same height. And what is their height? It is 100 meter above the sea level. Okay. Similarly, all the places of this region, it means on this line, whatever areas or whatever places are coming, these places have equal height. They have equal height from the sea level, and that is 200 meter above the sea level. And similarly, all the area or all the places of these falling on this line or on this line are on or are of equal height, and their height is 300 meters. Similarly, places on this line will have or they have same height, equal height, that is 400 meters above the sea level. Okay. So now these places we have to show with the help of contour lines. Okay. But these are not contour lines. Okay. These are not contour lines. Okay. Now how to represent or how to show this height or the places of this height on the contours. So in this way we can show. Okay. Suppose this one, we are showing height of this region. It means the height of these areas or the height on this line. So how we will show? We will just make a straight line here in this way, dotted line, and similarly from here we will make a dotted line. Okay, then in this way. Now second, here from here from this point. Okay, now this height, it means the height of this place with the help of contour line, and similarly this one. So students, here you can see these are not contour lines. These are actual on the hill, or you can say physical features. But we have to represent these physical features or the height of these physical features and the slope of these physical features on the map. So in this way we will represent or we will show in this way, not in this way. In this way we will show, and these all lines are known as contour lines. What? Contour lines. Okay. So that's why students, contour is an imaginary line that join the places of equal height. It is most widely used method to show or of showing relief on the physical feature. So all the area or all the places coming in this line will have equal height, and that is of 100 meter. And places coming in this line, it means all the places coming in this line or are on this line are on equal height, and that is of 200 meters. Similarly, here places of this region will have equal height, and that is 300 meters above the sea level. Similarly, places on this line will have equal height, and that is of 400 meters above the sea level. Okay. So these lines are contour lines, but these are not contour lines. They are actual height of the place, and this is the actual physical feature, that is mountain. So we cannot make this mountain on the map, right? Can you make mountain in this way on the map? No, you cannot make. How you can show height of this mountain and the slope of the mountain? With the help of this line. This is contour line. Okay, further we will see it. Okay. So now students, let us see the features of the contour lines. Okay. So first here, contour join the places of equal height. Just I have shown you that contour lines are those lines which join the places of equal height. If the places are on equal height, then that places will be, or those places will be joined by one line, and that is known as contour line. Okay. Now second physical features, contour line and their shape shows height and the slope of the landform. Okay. So contour lines and their shapes shows the height of the landform and what? Slope of the landform. Suppose students, here you can see these are contour lines. Okay. These are contour lines. So in the contour line, you can see on your map some numbers are written. Suppose here it is 100, and here 200, here it is 300, and here it is 400. So these numbers are height of the places that is joined by these contour lines, and these it means this height is in meter, not in any other unit, not in kilometer, centimeter, decameter, okay, decimeter, or any inch or any unit. It is in only in meter. They will not write here, it is not written here m, okay, but you have to understand that is in meter. So you can see in the contour line there are some numbers are written, okay. It means in every contour line number is written, and that number is the height of the places, joined by that contour line, okay. So here you can see, here it is written 100 m, it means 100, it is written, it means 100 meter. It means this line join all the places of equal height, and that is 100 meter above the sea level, okay, 100 meter above the sea level. Similarly here it is written 200, it means this contour line join all the places having height of 200 meter. So here it is written 300, it means this contour line join the places which has equal height, and that is 300 meter above the sea level. So that's why students here it is written contour lines and their shape shows height, and the height, actually only height we are learning here, height of the landforms. Now, and second, here it is also written, it tells us about the slope of the land. It tells us about the slope of the land also. How? Let me show you, okay. So here you can see, students, here I have made contour lines, okay. So these are contour lines of these physical features, that is one hill, you can say, okay. So here it is 100, then this one is 200, and this one is 300, okay. 400 is not shown, so 300, okay. Okay, so here you can see, students, this is one physical feature, that is a hill, and we are showing this hill or the height of this hill and the slope of this hill with the help of these contour lines, okay, contour lines. So students, contour lines tell us about height of the place. Here it is written in this way, okay, but it also tell us about the slope of the land, okay, slope of the landform or the land. So here you can see this hill, okay, this region we have steep slope, it has a steep slope, this region, and this region we have gentle slope. Yes or no? It is gentle slope. This region is steep slope and this region is gentle slope. So if your physical features, if the physical has steep slope, then contour lines are very closer. Here you can see, here contour lines are closer to each other. They are closer to each other. Why it is closer? Because it has steep slope. And here in this part or in this side you can see we have gentle slope. So that's why here in this side you can see contour lines are far from each other, or it means they are apart from each other. So by this what we can say, that if contour lines are very closer to each other, it means this region or this place will have steep slope. And if contour lines are far from each other or they are apart from each other, then we can say that slope is gentle, okay. So suppose I have one contour, it means I have contour lines. So if it is in this way, you can see, so students, you can see this region, we have these contour lines very closer to each other, right? We have very closer to each other, we have these contour lines closer to each other or very closer to each other, it means this region will have steep slope. What? Steep slope. And in this region, you can see all these contour lines are apart from each other or they are far from each other. It means that this region will have gentle slope. So with the help of contour lines, we can find out height of the place, and it is written in between the contour lines. By that we can understand the height of the place, and then we can find out the slope of the land, how or what kind of slope it has, whether it has gentle slope or whether it has steep slope. Okay, if contour lines are very closer to each other, it means steep slope, and if it is apart from each other, they are far from each other, that means gentle slope. So here you can see this is gentle slope, this slope is gentle one. So that's why when we made contour lines of this region, we can see here we have contour lines and they are apart from each other. Here we have steep slope, and when we represent this slope on the map with the help of contour lines are very closer to each other. So this is the second feature of the contour lines. Okay. Third, if contour lines are closely spaced, then there is a steep slope, and if widely spaced, then there is gentle slope. I told you about this with the help of this diagram. Okay, I am giving my level best to make you understand the things. Now it is your duty and your responsibility to learn it very well, and you have to secure 90+ marks here in your geography. Okay, so students, here feature number 4 we have here, when two or more contour lines are merged, then it represents the vertical slope such as cliff or fall. Okay, so if contour lines are joined, okay, if contour lines are joined, it means they are merged, then that region will have a cliff or waterfall. Okay, cliff or waterfall, it means that region will have this kind of landform. Okay, what kind of landform? This kind of landform. Okay, now let me show you with the help of the diagram. What diagram? So students, now let us understand this point number 4. It means feature number 4 with the help of this feature diagram. Okay, but here we have one disclaimer, that is I am not that good in drawing. Okay, so here this is my drawing. I have drawn one waterfall, or you can say cliff. Okay, from here it is waterfall. In Hindi we say jharna. So this is jharna. So here you see, when we are showing cliff means the region, this kind of region without water. So students, here you can see, here this region will have one cliff, or you can say this is waterfall. Okay, it means this is jharna. In Hindi what is it? Jharna. So here we have waterfall, or you can say cliff. So when we are showing waterfall or cliff on the map with the help of contour, then your contour line will be like this. Okay, so here you can see these region are above 100 meter above the sea level, and this region are 200 meter above the sea level, and this region are on the 300 meter above the sea level, 400 meter above the sea level, 500 meter above the sea level. Now we are showing these regions on with the help of contour lines. So here you can see, as I told you, this region we will have cliff and or you can say waterfall. So that's why when we made contour lines, here you can see more than two lines, it means more than two contour lines are merged. It means they are joined. Okay, it means that here it is written, when two or more contour lines are merged, then it represents a vertical slope. Here you can see this is vertical slope, right? It is neither steep nor gentle. Okay, it is neither steep nor gentle, but it is vertical. So here we have vertical slope. So here it is written, when two or more contour lines are merged. Here you can see more than two contour lines are merged, they are joined. So when two or more contour lines are merged, then it represents vertical slope such as cliff and waterfall. So in examination, if you have given this kind of contour lines, and they will ask, locate the place where we have cliff or what called waterfall, then you have to find out merge contour lines. Okay, in this way, when you see merge contour lines, then you can say it will have a vertical slope or cliff or waterfall. Okay, so I think concept is clear. Okay, now concept is clear. Now let us move to the next topic, that is index contour. So index contour. Okay, index contours. So what are index contours? Index contours are bold or thicker lines that appear after every fifth contour line. Okay, so on your book, that is Goel Brothers Prakashan. Okay, from that publication we have book, and from that book, on that book you can see at page number 29, figure number 2.5a, one figure is given and there it is shown contour lines. Okay, so here you can see after every fifth contour line we have one bold line. So these bold lines, it means these bold contour lines are known as index contour. What? Index contour. Okay, so definition is index contours are bold or thicker lines that appear after every fifth contour lines. So here in this way you can see on your book it is first contour line, almost it is like this. Okay, then here it is written 20, or yes, it is written 20. Okay. This contour line join the places of equal height which will have height of 20 meter above the sea level. After that one more contour line we have in this way, and here it is written 40 meter. What? 40 meter. Okay, similarly we'll have, then here it is written 60, it is 60 meter. Okay, not kilometer, not centimeter, not inch, but it is in meter, 60 meter. And similarly here we have another one, that is 80. Okay, then further here we have one more contour line and it is 100, and we have one more contour line, that is 120. Okay, so students, on your book you can see 20 meter, the contour which is showing height or the places of 20 meter height, it means above the sea level. It is thicker, you can see on your book it is thicker. And after that 40, 60, 80, then you can see 100, it means the contour line which join the places of equal height and that is 100 meter above the sea level is thicker. Okay, is thicker or is shown with the help of bold line. Okay, so these contours are known as index contours. Okay, so here it is written index contours are bold or thicker lines that appear after every fifth contour line. These thicker contours are known as what? Index contours. Okay, and as I told you students, all these lines join the places of equal height. So these contour line join the places of equal height, it means it will have height of 40 meter above the sea level. Similarly, these contour line joins the places of equal height and it is 60 meter above the sea level. So now students, here you can see the difference or the gap between these two contour lines. Here we have 20 meter, okay, and here we have 40 meter. So what is the gap? That is of 20 meter. So gap between these two contour lines, okay, 40 and 60, it is also 20 meter. So students, the gap or the difference between the height of two contours or the two contour lines, that is known as contour interval. What? Contour interval. So here you can see these contour lines has their interval, it means it has contour interval of how many meter? Here you can see 20 meter gap, 20 meter gap, 20 meter, 20 meter, 20 meter. So it is 20 meter. Okay, so the contour interval of the this topographical map, it means these contour lines is of 20. And students, on your map you can see there below that topographical sheet or topographical map or the topo sheet, there it is written contour interval is of 20 meter. So question may ask in your examination, what is the contour interval of your sheet or topographical map, and that is 20 meter. What? 20 meter. Okay, you have to keep this thing on your mind. So now students, we are going to learn how to recognize identification. That means identification of the physical landscape or physical landform with the help of contour, by the help of contour. But you are very lucky in this session. It means in 2021-22 you will have to learn only two things, that is gentle slope and steep slope, and that you have already learned. Okay, so if you have contour line, suppose I have here contour line in this way. So students, here in this session, that is 21-22, you have to recognize or identify only two features, that means slope of the land, that is steep slope and gentle slope, and that is very easy. What I told you, if these contour lines, it means if the contour lines are closer to each other, then that is steep slope, and if contour lines are apart from each other or far from each other, then that is gentle slope. So here you can see in this region you can see these contour lines are closer to each other. So what kind of feature we have here? It is steep slope. Yes or no? Steep slope. And here you can see in this region contour lines are apart. Their gap is very big. Okay, it means gap is bigger or larger. So that's why this region will have gentle slope. That much only you have to learn and you have to keep in your mind. And these things will be there in your examination paper, that is on your question paper of geography. Okay. Now, beside this, we have many more things to learn, but we will be learning in our third part, that is in our next video. So till then, take care. But students, you have to keep all these points. Okay. Definition of contour, keep on your mind, that is definition of contour and their features and all these things whatever I told you, and you have to practice to draw the contour lines. Okay, so we'll meet in next video, that is part 3. Till then, take care.